Bum, 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 bum. Hello, everybody. Um, my voice is mostly shot today. We were able to get in a stream. I was able to sit down and feel like streaming today. Um, but I am still, I still am fairly sick. Um, but for the most part, though, I am getting energy back. I like the energy for my daily ness is coming back, just slowly but surely. Um, so it's a great sign. It's a good omen. It's a good omen. But the coughing is kind of stuck around, and or if not gotten slightly worse. Um, it's been really killing my voice today. I haven't even really talked to anybody today, and last night's stream wasn't really, um, hyper energy or anything. So I don't know why my voice is struggling today, other than me coughing and just talking a little bit. So you probably have noticed too, we are jumping back in with Apex. Yes, it's been quite a long time since I played Apex. I just wanted something super easy to do today. I know this is like a competitive game to start off the stream with, but in my mind, it's something that I know very well. I know the mechanics of very well. I know how to play it. I'm not good at it, but I know how to play it. Like muscle memory is all just there. Um, I just wanted something easy to do. Just wanted something easy to do for the first hour. It's gonna be a pretty chill, pretty light stream. I don't think there's gonna be a lot of energy going on today. So if you're looking forward to just kind of a nice chill stream, then go ahead and hang out with me. If you want me to have a bunch of energy, I'm sorry, you're probably gonna have to wait until this cough goes away, wait until this sickness fully exits my body. Um, and then I'll be back to my giggly, goofy self. So something to look forward to. I am also kind of holding off on some of the new games that I purchased for through the Steam Summer Sale to play on stream. There's some that I really want to sit down and have some energy with, like Jump King, for example. I'm very excited to try Jump King. Um, well before I was listening to the Trash Taste Boys. Jump King was kind of a big thing years back. I remember like a bunch of other people were playing Jump King a number of years back. So it's been in like my mental atmosphere for quite some time. It's only just been recently that hey Ape King Bliss, how's it going, my man? But yeah, so Jump King has only been in my mental sphere recently because of the Trash Taste Boys. So I really want to sit down and play it. I feel like now's the time. It was on a really good sale. I don't know if you missed the opener, but I'm still recovering from COVID. It's been on the up and up. I have energy today. My energy is coming back. I'm about a week and a half through it. So it's really just getting rid of the cough. It's really just getting rid of the cough that really has really been holding me back. Yeah, now it's fine. The big thing is just that my voice is shot. Um, and whenever my voice gets shot or I cough a lot, it just racks my head around a lot, and that just it's not really a good not really a good recipe for energy. So yeah, so we're sitting down. I'm just playing something that I have muscle memory for, something I don't have to think too much about, something I'm probably gonna fail at. Yeah, it's it's not as many people talk about it nowadays, but it seems like it's going around again, having issues again. Um, because I was even, I think I can't remember exactly where I was at in the process, because there's been like the 2 shots, and then there's like multiple boosters. I don't even fully remember where I am. Especially, yeah, the insomnia. Yeah, yeah. I'd say the worst thing for me was that day one, like the day I knew I had it, um, it just played tricks on my mind like all day. I woke up and I was like, not feeling good. And then I just started like hallucinating. I can't remember who I was watching or what specifically it was, but I was watching just a random YouTuber play a 2D uh, game, like a Mario or something. And imagine if every layer on the game, like Mario is a little character running around, and just like every layer that makes up that game, imagine that like exploding out towards you as like a shadow box. That was the kind of like wacky hallucinations I was dealing with, sort of the first couple days. Once I was able to get over that, that's when it started to become a lot more manageable. But it's a really tricky sickness because what I experienced, I don't know if I've heard of a lot of other people that have experienced it this way. Gibraltar. Um, but the symptoms kept changing, right? Like everybody says like, oh, there's these symptoms that you might get, right? And there's these. This is terrible. I'm going to go around. There's these symptoms that you might get, right? Like you might get this symptom or you might get that symptom. But instead of them happening in like a group and then going away, it was basically just, all of them. Oh my gosh. No. Watch behind me? Oh my gosh. Oh, that was such a bad move. Um, but it just kept changing. Like one day I had like the chills. I was just dealing with the chills the whole day. The other day um, I was just dealing with terrible headaches and just bad pressure. And it just kept cycling through all of the different symptoms. So it's been a crazy sickness, but it's on the up and up for sure. So not a whole lot to really worry about at this point going forward. But yeah, I've had a lot of time to watch stuff, even though I haven't really watched anything good. I've just been vegging out on YouTube for the most part. I feel like this is a wheel of fortune. Yeah, I guess maybe you kind of experienced something like me, but it's it's just like it's like the wheel of death. Like wheel of fortune. I don't know why that wasn't connecting initially. But yeah, it's just spin the wheel and hope for the best that you don't get a symptom that's gonna cause you issues and be somewhat debilitating, dilapidating. That's a different word. There's so many crazy vocab words that sound alike. Um, yeah. Oh, the probably a weird side effect of it too is that I text chat a lot of people at work, and because I was kind of delirious a couple days, I was going a little crazy in chat to the point where like my coworkers all just sitting there being like, "What is this guy doing? What's his deal?" I mean, I am a pretty goofy guy for the most part, but it was a little much. Oh man. 4th of July was good though. I had a good time on 4th of July. I was able to sit out on my porch and just watch just the neighbors, people around town shooting off aerials. Uh, oh no, I don't. That's terrible to hear. Well, what was happening? Did you get? Was it just mostly the COVID that they had to deal with this year, or is it like a lot of other things? Because that's never good to hear, man. I'm sorry about that. It feels like 2019 all over again. Hopefully it's been better than 2019. 2019 is where it all just decided to die. Jeb. I know I heard someone. Yeah, they're over there. Okay, so I got a second here. My friends are leaving. Oh, that's never a fun one. That's never a fun one to deal with. Um, yeah, I've had to deal with the not necessarily like. Well, I don't know. I've dealt with quite a number of different groups of friends kind of leaving and joining my situation, leaving my situation. It's probably the worst to have to sit down and say goodbye to friends or they're leaving for some reason or another. And moving into high school. Moving into high school, that's exciting. That's got to be exciting though. I mean, that's the thing with high school. People, the sad thing about high school is that everybody says that they hate high school, and they're lying. There are bullies. There's like not fun stuff to like worry about, but for the most part, like school and high school is probably the best experience that you can like look forward to. So it's gonna be really exciting going to high school. I wasn't see that's even coming from somebody that wasn't popular because I was super not popular in high school, but I still had a pretty decent time. Had a really good time. The biggest thing to consider with high school is that you have to just like if something seems vaguely interesting to you, you should sit down and just try it. That's kind of how my school experience was. Is like somebody would just like come up to me and be like, "Hey, I have this catalog essentially of different stuff that we're planning on doing in the school, you know." Um, and you just gotta pick one or two and then just do it because it's really a good time. It's where I met a lot of really good friends in my life, kind of off and on. Is that Valkyrie still over there? So that's what I'd kind of recommend for school is to just kind of pick something that works for you for a second and then just do it. Sciences. Oh, that's good. Because most people complain about like sciences and math and stuff. Oh, 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 big L. Ah, physics and chemistry. They both play pretty heavily into each other, surprisingly. Like, I think it's like, what is it called? It's not like micro machines, but there's a certain field of chemistry where you have to understand the physics of nanoparticles. I'm trying to think of what it is. It's like nanoparticles, nanofabrics, or something to that degree. But you basically have to understand like how the chemistry of different chemicals adhere to each other, and then that determines how like the whole fabric works, and then you use that to like figure out physics of like a bunch of other stuff. There's a lot of really cool applications. I'm really struggling about what the field of study is called, but something like that. Uh, but yeah, no, I think you're gonna have a fun time in science, honestly. Um, I studied I studied the arts for the most part, which I love probably above all else. But the second thing that I was considering was sciences for quite a long time because it is really fun. The only thing is that there's like paperwork with science, and I think that turns a lot of people off. But everything that happens in between the paperwork and really in some cases even doing the paperwork can be fun because you're kind of like finally putting all the pieces together and making sense of it all. I'm gonna learn maths because I'm leaning towards engineering in the future. That's gonna help you a lot in engineering. I knew a couple engineering buddies who took it through college and they were able to get into pretty decent some pretty decent situations. I mean, they were still like working on goodness. The one became like a materials engineer, I think it was. And he started working for an auto industry, something to that degree. Um, and he really enjoyed it. So I think that's something that you would really enjoy. I personally would say, if you do go down an engineering path, you should probably consider looking into doing some electronic engineering. Maybe not as like a focus, but as like a side thing, because that's probably where you're gonna like be able to have a lot of practical direct use in your own life. Because I can't tell you how many like, you know, lights fixtures I've had to fix, or how many electronics I've had to break open and try to just deal with. So I would say at the very least, it's probably even going to be part of the general course, just considering. Um, but it's probably something that you should consider when it's all said and done, to just take a little bit of a side course off in electronics. Oh, what a rude dude. Math, though, I'd say I didn't have a lot of fun with math in school, but the thing about math that I really enjoyed at the end of the day was when I started learning programming. It involved a lot of math, and like math that I thought I was never even gonna like utilize at all. Um, and with programming, you use like a lot of strange maths. Um, and it was really fun to see like how just knowing the right amount of math and applying it in the correct way, like made something pull up on the screen in front of you, you know. And so it was a really good time. Um, at least knowing math for some other practical application. And I think you would really enjoy it too if you did maths with engineering. I think it'd be a really good time. Let's see. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. S. Buick is almost dead. Well, this is not a good situation. Oh! Ah! Oh my gosh, okay. Ah! It's a terrible place to land. It's a terrible place to land. +8 though, that's good. We're still at, I think a net loss of 7. I think it's been about 3 matches so far. And I've lost all 3, so. Yeah, man, it's really nice to talk to people. It's part of the bigger reason I like streaming is because, like, if I wasn't streaming, I would just be sitting here, like, just playing the game, you know. And it's hard because I don't really like I don't really like being on the microphone when I play games, like with people. Um, just because even though it's really fun, and even though I really enjoy like being on mic and playing with people and like being tactical and stuff, it's like 70% bad eggs and like 30% people who are really decent. At least I feel like, you know, or maybe it's just that like because I don't use a microphone too much in games that I always get people who never use mics, and then you always get that one person. Do I have the same Loba? Ri- Oh, well, but the Loba's the one that saved it though, wasn't it? Or was that the Oh, that might have actually been the other guy. That's okay. I thought the Loba did pretty okay. I give it Yeah, but again, like I was saying, it's just like it's hard because sometimes you'll get somebody who's like, you know, 45 and they don't have a filter and they just want to swear and be upset all the time. And it's just it's not it can your night of gaming can go from something that's like this is an incredible experience to like I want to go cry in a corner because everyone's being mean online. Not that that's like a common occurrence. That's like 1 out of 1 million, you know, days. But like if you're not feeling it, and somebody's like really hammering on you online, it can really mess up your day. For the most part, I try to avoid it, but I think there's some games that it does kind of work in, though. I've only heard this offhandedly, but I feel like I've heard in some scenarios that when you play MMOs and you find like a decent group of people, that you can find some pretty good online interactions. I've never had it happen. I think when it comes down to it, I've only ever had like three-ish good interactions online, um, like chatting with people. Most of the other times, it's just like people who want to gang up on others and just kind of want to cause havoc. Oh. Used to play Overwatch, so I'm used to toxicity. Sometimes it just gets to you. Yeah, I can really understand that with Overwatch. People are like even in quick play, people are just tragic at Overwatch. It's very upsetting. That's part of the reason I stopped playing is that because I don't even think you can turn off the chat in Overwatch. I think you're pretty much stuck. What was that? Oh, this isn't a sniper. That sucks. Okay, we'll find a sniper. But you can't turn off the chat, and so you could just like have somebody sitting there and blasting you all day long. I feel like they've released at the very least the beta for Overwatch 2, and I haven't heard literally anybody talk about it. I feel like Dunkey made one video on it, and nobody played it or really talked about it. I don't know if you watch Video Game Dunkey on YouTube. He's a fairly popular guy, so I would hope most people know about him. Oh, let's grab a sniper. Let's grab a sniper. I need Sentinel if I'm going to utilize that.
1 minute. Rings close by.
Gold for energy. See, the problem with Overwatch 2 though is that it doesn't even really look like it's that fun. From what I've seen of like beta plays and stuff of it doesn't even look any much funner than the standard game was. Which is a shame because like I don't know. I have a really weird history with Overwatch. It's kind of a strange scenario ultimately. I could talk about it here. You got to be following like hardcore Overwatch players to actually get any videos of it. Yeah, because it must just be like that one or two dudes who got access to the beta. That's what I feel like at least. Oh, man, I just keep hitting his feet. Starting to close in though, which is not good. Oh, you monster, get out of here. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, he backtracked. No! Planter. You were my worst enemy. It's like a rework of the original. Some people are saying they should call it Overwatch 2. It really, oh, I tabbed out on accident. It really just looks like it's, man, it looks like they just did like an extreme update. Like in Apex, I don't know if you followed the history of Apex, but they changed how the shields work, and so you got these Evo shields now. Way back in like season 3 is when they made that change. It really feels like Overwatch 2 really feels like it's just kind of a big update. It doesn't feel like something has changed. Okay, Damien's not helping anything here. He's really not doing anything helpful. Standing in the corner and dying. Maybe our silver buddy will help us out. We almost flatlined the one dude. You should probably just leave Damien at this point. Yeah, no, I have a weird history with Overwatch. So, Overwatch became very hype a long time. I don't even remember the year at this point. It's been with me for quite a long time. But it became very hype really early on. Oh, you missed a lot of seasons. You played season 1 of Apex and came back for season 11. Yeah, you missed a lot. Uh, Apex got Evo shields. They got like I think around 7 weapons at this point now. 7 new weapons. They have I think like 6+ new characters to it. All the abilities are different. Some of the characters don't even have the same ability sets. Um, it's pretty wild. It's pretty wild how much they've changed. Um, but yeah, with Overwatch, I played like the when everybody was really into it. I didn't really play it because I was just like, it's a lot of money. I don't know. And I don't think I really even had a decent enough computer at the time. But I got a decent computer, and then I started playing Overwatch like night and day. Like I would come home and I'd just be like, I'm playing Overwatch, you know. And so I think I have probably almost as many hours in Overwatch as I do with Apex, like something around 500 some odd hours or something like that. Um, and it got to a point for me though where like every single match in Overwatch was just like, all right, run in there, die immediately, respawn, have somebody yell at me because I'm doing bad, and then run back in there and die again. And then they had all these things happening between the seasons, and between like the competitive scenes where it just stopped being as, useful, really. Um, so I just really had to lay off on Overwatch for quite some time. I think it was like season 3. They had D.Va was a really good pick. Um, because she had like 600 health and 400 of it was armor. Um, and so I was doing great with D.Va for quite a long time. But then they completely nerfed D.Va. They changed the whole scene, and they built a bunch of characters to be like really good at killing tanks. And so I just like on and offed it for many, many years past that. And then I had people in college who were all like, you should sit down and do our like regional, thing. We need more people. And I was like, fine. So I sat down and I did that and I did terrible because, you play a game off and on and it's never going to happen, right? For a competitive, like real competitive people. Um, and then like I had other people that like wanted to like make a video or two of Overwatch, and I was like, all right, I'll sit down and make some videos with Overwatch with you. Um, but it's just been a huge part of my life. But then, like, I want to say like a year and a half before a lot of the stuff with Blizzard started to boil over with like their corporate side, that's when I just stopped playing. Like, I just stopped playing it completely. It was the GOAT meta, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty spot on. That's pretty spot on when it comes down to. I remember that's when like random YouTubers became like really prominent because they were like giving their 2 cents about like, oh man, this is you got to sit down and like play GOAT. You got to do this, right? And you had all these like hot shots that were like sitting down and being like, yeah, this is how you play. This is how you play. And that's when the game really died for me, is when there was a lot of people who were, oh, they're watching us. Oh, shaved him. Oh, they're still really weak though. Oh, hit the rock. Ugh. Yeah, no, I think that's when Zenyatta was. Zenyatta? What am I thinking? Is that her name? The big burly Russian girl. I think it's Zarya. Zarya? It's Zarya or Zenyatta, one of those two. No, Zenyatta was the orb guy. I think it was Zarya was the Russian girl. Um, but that's when the game got really difficult to play because yeah, Zarya. Everyone was playing Zarya. And like everybody was giving you flack at the time because they were like, why aren't you playing Zarya? Why aren't you playing these very, very hyper specific characters? And like everybody would just kind of like sit there and be like all disappointed, like, You're not picking the caricature. And like that's been a problem with Overwatch for quite some time. But when GOAT came out, that's when it just like hit a wall. That's when everybody, like even like decent, like, you know, pretty understanding players were sitting back and going like, you should like pick this character. You should pick Zarya. You should pick, you know, like Tracer or whatever. And it's like, how about I don't do that though? The whole point is that you're supposed to be able to enjoy different characters, dude, you know? But that's when the toxicity really kind of took a head. Is he making a move, legit? I gotta get better at hitting them when they're running. I can hit them just fine if they're standing still. I think anybody can, but it becomes particularly important. We're actually doing really good this round. Why didn't you take that one, friend? Oh, I need actually heals for this. This is a bad decision. There's no good heals except for this Phoenix. Oh, it's in the vault. I don't want to mess up my friend like that. That's fine. Hopefully we can stay out of action for a minute so I don't completely run dry on my healing. Oh, let's actually head back here. I know you... No! No, we gotta go back into the... We gotta go get into some safety. That's a window, isn't it? Oh, you don't say. You don't say. Let's get in there. Come on. They give you the bit of seeing all the teams played goats, which caused it to become boring. It really did. It really did. I don't remember watching... I remember watching a decent amount of competitive and like the competitive scene at the time. But the competitive scene, once that happened and once I started seeing a lot of videos kind of pull out, that's when it was like starting to get really boring to watch, because you would just see people come in and like steamroll the other guys, and it was just like, why am I even watching this? You know, like is that all competitive Overwatch is right now? Is just a team running in and just messing everything up and having a nice day? You know. It even influenced like a lot of the people that I mentioned I was like playing with, because they would all sit back and be like, if we're gonna win this competitive match against, you know, the other players in this local chapter, we gotta like sit back and play this very specific way. You know, and I was just like, I don't know how to play that way. Like, I've seen videos of how to play that way. It doesn't mean I know how to. You know. And so it was really killing me for a hot minute, because I was like, dude, I don't know how to play that way. I should keep the mobile. We're probably not going to be able to use the mobile, because it's practically the end of the game here. But I'm heading back. I don't need to have your... I don't need to use your ability here. I think the biggest tragedy of all of it is that, like, for a long time, instead of just sitting down and committing to like a movie or something, the team just never wanted to explore the story, right? And there was like, everybody was interested in the story much more than anything else. And it really killed me that like they just were like, no, we're not gonna make a movie. No, we're not gonna do anything. We're gonna sit down and we're gonna spend all our development time making, like, admittedly an incredible, but at the end of the day, kind of lackluster compared to a movie, right? Like, compared to a movie, they sat down and were like, we're gonna make this like lackluster animation, and put all this time and resources into making it work instead of making a movie. And it's just like, why don't you just make a movie? You're killing me, man. Like, just explore the content you have. Just make the movie, make people happy. Start competing with Disney. See, that's the other thing too. They could have competed with Disney for like ever, because they had the style that was like really working for a lot of people. but nobody committed to it. And so it just fell underwater, and then a bunch of stuff came out about them being not the world's most PR friendly company. And Overwatch 2 is not going to make a lot of money except for the big whales of the world. And that's all she wrote. There's 3 teams. We got to wait for the other team to interact. They already know we're here, dude. The other team's got to be in Fragment East. Why is settings pulling up? Why is my computer settings pulling up? What weird combination of buttons did I press? Okay, there we go. I don't want to engage with them, because the second I engage with them, that's when they're going to start getting squirrely. And they're going to want to come and attack me, my friend. And then the other team's also going to see where we are, and they're going to come and attack us, which I really don't want to have happen. I see them too, but I want to find the other team. That's what's more important. Because if that's a team of 3, we're not going to be able to do anything about it. Did he warn me that they left that spot? I wasn't really paying that much attention. They must have left that spot. I find it difficult to believe that they didn't do anything like that. This is actually getting tense. I never thought I was going to get this far feeling sick like this. It's all just because of the Loba that I have. We didn't really get a lot of kills, but we certainly survived, dang it. Okay. Oh, no, they don't want to do that.
A few more meters to the ring. Recharging my shields.
They're not going to push us. They're going to push us. They're not going to have... They would never try to push us versus just making the decision themselves. Because the second that they start running, that's when... Yeah, okay. So this Loba is exactly on my wavelength. We just need to wait for them to run into the enemy. Then we sit down and attack them. And then hopefully the other enemy team makes it... gives them enough damage to just let us get the win. Oh, man. Hopefully we got this down.
We've got 10 seconds. I hate to say it, but looting time's over.
Yeah, I'm going to switch to my alternator here. Oh, yeah, they're getting hit. Where did they get hit from?
Ring's moving. Come on.
No! You monsters.
No more stones. Just topping off my shields.
I gotta get off this rock. I gotta get off the rock. Oh, that's not a good position to be in. Okay, so they're right there. And then the enemy team pulled exactly what we wanted them to not do to us. You monster. I was so close. Loba, do it! Get us the win. Ugh. I don't think Loba's going to be able to get the win. I have all the faith in the world. No. Loba just got squished. Nah, Loba just got big squished. Squad eliminated.
Hostile. Danger close.
Let's see. Oh, this team. Yeah, this team's going to just flatten them. This team is just going to flatten them for the win. There we go. Yep. Not even... Just no question. No question. All right. That was a good match. That was a really good one. I really honestly wasn't expecting to get that far. It happens. If the other guy didn't leave us, he probably wouldn't have gotten killed in that corner, and we probably would have been able to to do a little bit better. But I don't know. Maybe he would have rushed somebody, caused an issue. It's just annoying that they sat down and were like, we're gonna wait as long as possible, and we're gonna like threaten getting hurt by the ring just so that we could sit down and catch you guys off guard, which is really annoying. But it happens. It happens. The other team that was in that building, they just had the right tactical advantage there. There wasn't really much that I could have done. I mean, we could have engaged with the other team because it looked like they were kind of weak at the end of the day, but then we would have had to fight a team of 3 all by ourselves. So it's kind of here nor there. At least I got to rank 3. Every time I get in low rank, every time I get to like the last 2 or 3 rings, there's always 7 teams, and it's just impossible. I want to play together. Like let me. I might be able to sit down and play with the game with you. Let me. Oh, I can't leave them. Can I leave the match? I don't think I can leave the match now. After this match, I'll sit down and play a match with you. It'll probably be off comms though, because I can barely keep up my voice right now as is. Not to worry though. This is probably going to be a team that just jumps down and dies immediately. Yep. Here we go. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna jump down there and get killed. Why has nobody else launched? What? Nobody wanted to launch over here? Yeah, it really is. See, the thing about Apex that I love and have loved for many years is that I feel like the more aggressive you play the game, the more reward that you get out of it. So we really honestly should have attacked in that situation, but it just kind of sucked because we were down on people and it seemed like taking the tactical advantage was just better for some reason. Let's see. I don't even know why I took that from him. Oh, man. I will carry these until the end of the earth. I love doing sniper. I'm terrible at it right now, but I absolutely love doing sniper. Not going to be covered. Did you accidentally start a match? That happens to me all the time. It happens to me all the time. I'll sit down and try and play matches with people, and then it'll just be like, oh, no, you have to sit down and be through this match. I wish I saw your message just slightly earlier, then I would have been able to cancel out and have you join. Oh, you're saying you can't be on comms. That's totally fine. That's respectable. That's totally respectable. Let's see. Yeah, we got a really dry spot. There's not a lot of people that landed over here. Rampage is slightly... I feel like I'm slightly more effective with Rampage. Ever so slightly. I usually need SMGs though. If I'm going to be particularly effective, I usually need an SMG. There's plenty enough ammo. I think I'll switch. Switch out for something a little bit more comfortable. The one thing that I really don't understand about competitive in Apex, though, is that I have had some matches, like way back in the day, like when I was doing a lot better with the game, but I have had some matches where people will use this R301, and they'll do a single shot, and they can just shoot it like a machine gun and just destroy you. I've had a lot of matches like that in like very high level play. Not very high level play, but you know.
Found an enemy. Close. Knows that I'd be behind him. Rings around the corner. Head left.
Got some extra supplies. I hear you.
Warning. New movement in progress. Batty here, mates. Listen up, enemy spotted.
Oh, King Kitsune, what are we doing here?
Ah, we've got a new kill.
Sorry, I muted for a second because I was kind of having a little bit of a cough fit.
Just giving my shields a recharge.
Oh, come on! Ugh.
Fire. I'm down.
Where, what? By whomst? Hmm. Mhm.
I took an.
This guy. Oh, why does he have his ult? Ah, well, you got one more guy. He's right there.
Adversary being revived here.
Oh, he's healing. He's healing. No, you took too long. Oh, he's getting his ult. They got the up. Oh,
I see an enemy.
well, at least King Kitsune was like decent. Was able to get the kill off the dude. Or the down at least, but that's a shame. That's a shame. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna just tune out real quick so that I don't show off all the rest of the people I have on my friends list. Do you just go by the same name as your Twitch handle? Hopefully you do. I'll look for you. I'll look for you here. I'll just look for your handle. All right, let's see. Is it in club now? You don't feel obligated to join my club. I do not have a club. I basically just did it because it was something that was to be done. Where? Oh, I haven't done this in so long. Friends. Friends. Let's see. Find friend. Oh, it is very different than your handle. Wraithmane? Oh, Wraithmane's not too bad. There have been quite some upsetting names that I've seen on here. Hey, send over the friend request. I think you have to be friends to play with people on Apex. Let's see. Let's invite. Hey. You're doing pretty good with rank too. Doing pretty good. All right, let's ready up and get this squared back on here. You're doing pretty good with rank. Especially since they changed rank. Rank has gotten quite difficult lately. No, I don't think you should worry about your name too much. It's not really that cringy. It's cringy. A name is cringy in a video game when, to me at least, a name is cringy in a video game when you take something from the outside world that's like a very specific meme and then you put it in as like a name that you're always going to hold on to for a long time. That's when it's cringy. That's what it's like. It's like if you see like Charlie bit my finger names, right? Like that's when it starts to be cringy because it's like at some point you have to pick something that's like gonna stay around, and won't lose its appeal over time. That's the only those are the only kinds of names that I think are cringy. I think while you're playing Apex, if you have a name that's like that, it's not too big of a deal. Some people really can see it as cringy, which honestly, shame on them. But I don't know. Rigsby. It's a lot like Rigby from that regular show. That's a show that I'm upset isn't playing it anymore. It's a regular show. That was a show to watch. Yeah, they made the creators of it, the creators and animators of it, they made like something in the same universe that was on Adult Swim or something after the fact. I can't remember what it's called for the life of me. But it's basically just like two parents like raising a kid, and they use a lot of the same voice actors and animators and just basically everything. Let's see. We do have a lot of people next to us. I feel like I hear people in the little zone over there.
I'm going to keep a lookout
I'm
over
hearing a lot of grenade explosions. Let's see. Where are you guys at? Going center? Yeah, there's definitely guys over in that side building.
Thanks. See, you're helpful when you try.
Let's see. Pressure's on now. Now I gotta at least kind of try. At least gotta put in a little bit of effort so we don't lose. Lose immediately, I guess. I mean, I always fully expect to lose. I think that's why I'm able to be so open-minded with Apex, is I'm always willing to lose. I'm always going for the win, but I'm always willing to lose. So I guess it's not always the most upsetting thing in the world if I do lose.
Fence placed. The fence is complete. Putting down the fence.
Contact.
Let's see.
They spotted me. I'm taking shots.
Where are you getting? Are you still getting hit from that building? Somebody dropped down at center front side of that building. Yeah, I think that's the dude you just downed.
That was the last one.
Nice.
Nice work.
I don't think that's all of them, though. I think there's another team up on here.
Healing up.
Yeah.
Eyes are open though.
Second to top floor, there's another team.
Reloading. That's a fence.
Okay, knocked down their
Down to the other
character named Lifeline. One of them's dead. Okay, I got their actual lifeline. So we should be doing pretty good here.
We killed the champion. Also, years watching matches is pay.
Where's that last guy, though? Where did he end up? Oh, he found him. Rigby found him.
A few more meters.
I see him, Rigby. Oh no, the lag. The lag. We're doing pretty good though. You're really good at the game, man. You're doing a lot better than I am. I'll tell you that.
Just a sec, crafting it up. Bam! There goes the boom.
Let's see.
Something like that. Recharging shield.
Rings moving. Let's go. Allons-y.
I can vaguely hear somebody over in
I'm going to
that
scan the
zone.
for movement.
Yeah, there's someone.
Enemy over
I don't know if that's our guy.
there.
He's blue shield, so it might be the same guy.
Enemy shield. Hostile spotted. Reloading.
Loud and clear.
Okay, there's a purple shield there, so there's another team that's next to us.
Shield broken. Reloading. Okay.
That's the one, isn't it? Okay. Grenade, multiple grenades. Oh, I tried to put down my ultimate. Rigby is being attacked from top of building there.
Hostile smoke.
Reloading. Making contact here.
Contact with target. This won't hurt. Hold on.
It's okay.
Getting shot at. 1 second. We got this. Reloading.
Let me throw my ult down. He's probably going to try and get us from above.
Shush now.
That's what I would have done at least. Just pop down on somebody. Into smoke. Oh, why did I do that?
I'm empty. Cover me. Support yourself.
Oh, I was going to go through it. Oh, man, I'm sorry. I should have sat and got him. Man, their whole team just popped up on me, though. I don't even know if I would have been able to do it, even if I did actually sit down and try. That was a really good game, though. They did really good. Salute. Salute. Plus 15. That's pretty good. All those numbers mean nothing to me post-game. I don't even know why they bother showing me sometimes. I wish there was like an option or something to just get rid of the post-game update, because it just shows you like a whole list of like, do this quest. It's really nice. I mean, at the end of the day, like if you are working towards the quests, it's nice to see it after a batch, but I wish they at least gave you an option to just be like, please don't. I just got rid of it.
All it takes is a single stab.
Yeah, I thought we did pretty good. We just got squished is all. Well, I got pretty badly squished. I got hit by like 3 grenades at the same time. The one dude threw a grenade at the guy we were tracking down, and I got hit by the very tail end of that. Then they threw another grenade, and then they used an ultimate. So I just got really got off guard. Drunk Donkey.
I'm the jump master.
Now I am the jump master. Let's launch somewhere that's like kind of safe, but not too far off.
I think we should land here. Let's go. Allons-y.
Even though I know it's kind of a crowd favorite to do this like up and down wavy wormy thing, I also wish that there was an option to just put a pointer on the ground and say, game, please just launch for me. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I'm just lazy because I've played so many thousands of matches and it's just like, I just want the game to do it all for me. It's very well possible. Let's see. I think it'll be worth to take this.
Lucky us. We are already
I'm going to try and run energy this time, if I can find the right stuff. Because I found a turbocharger. Just need to find something that can use the turbocharger. I'm sure it'll happen. I always find the... oh, I don't remember what it's called. Thank you, sir. But I always find something that uses it. Actually, is Devotion... I think Devotion might be in the bigger loot pool. It might be. So I'm probably gonna have to look for the smaller version of the Devotion.
Might be something good this way.
I'm not gonna need scatter caps.
Yes.
That's a pretty safe move, Donkey. I didn't see anybody land over there. It's really going for the long shot. That's okay. I don't mind sitting down and getting some equipment earlier on. Oh, whoa. Donkey found some? Oh, you got him. Nice. Ah. I cracked the guy that's in the building.
Enemy taken down. Reloading.
I think you got him. I think you got him. Nice. Where is the guy still in that building though?
Reloading.
He might be.
Recharging my shield. Setting a trap.
Okay, he left.
Hold on. Let me help you.
We got Donkey to help us out here. He's gonna show up behind us, I'm sure.
Repairing myself.
No. Okay. He might just be grabbing and leaving. No? Oh, Donkey found him. He's under the building.
I have been down.
Oh,
Hostile close. Contact with hostile.
Enemy shield broken.
nice.
Cover me.
Donkey's doing pretty good. I didn't even see a team over this way. I honestly didn't even see anybody land over this way.
Your help is very helpful.
Close range.
Let's see.
Good. We're inside.
Of course he doesn't have energy ammo. Nobody does. Nobody does. You can... I don't want to dibs that. You can take that digital threat that's in there. Oh, this guy had some energy ammo.
Recharge.
I want to swap this
Kill leader.
out, but none of them had any sniper stuff, though. It doesn't seem like. I want to see what this donkey guy's up to, because he's really picking out fights.
Recharging my shield.
Oh, don't do this to me, game. Got that R99. We'll do the R99. I think I'll give up on energy.
Energy ammo here.
Sorry. I'm giving up on energy. I found an R99 that's probably going to be a lot more worth my time at the end of the day. Let's swap out for that scope.
Je veux recharger.
I need it.
Is that a scheduled drop? Okay, that's a scheduled drop.
Objects here. Mid-range.
That was pretty close to us, wasn't it? Yeah, over in this field.
Got an extended energy mag here. Level 3.
I definitely saw it drop.
Shield
Oh
battery.
yeah, here it is. There's a team over there. And I think somebody already opened the drop.
Forget that.
Yeah, there he
I
is.
spotted an enemy.
Heard that.
Firing.
He's got purple shields, so they're actually pretty well established. Two of the three are over there, behind that bigger rock. One of them's cracked.
Reloading.
I'm gonna try and boost in with a grenade here.
Tossing a grenade. I'm attacking the mirror.
Using grapple.
No, I'm only getting the tail end of my clip out onto this guy. Okay, the other guy's inside.
Healing my wounds.
Took out an enemy.
Killed an enemy.
goodness. Yeah, Donkey's got him.
Last members down. One squad closer to G7 scout here.
Ah, see, that's what was in the drop.
Recharging shields.
Oh, and this guy finally has
I'm in trouble.
a sniper, and we're getting attacked.
I see an opponent.
Picking myself up.
Taking a moment to heal up. I'm taking damage. Just topping up my shields.
Donkey has set up a portal.
Giving my shields a recharge.
I'm gonna try and get this door closed off.
Fence deployed. Anyone back to studio? You know. Recharging my shields.
They spotted me.
Have they still not tried to make a move on us yet?
Oui.
One of them's blue on the left side of the opening. He's cracked.
Reloading. Recharging my shields. I need help. Stopping up my shields.
Charge my shields.
Gotta heal.
Charging shields. The enemies are shooting at me. Giving my shields a
I'm gonna
recharge.
check up on this guy who got downed over here, right? They're trying to go for the res.
Reloading.
They got a portal in the back.
Opponent over here.
Yeah, their whole team's got it. The one guy who's down just went right though. Okay, I got the guy that got downed.
An adversary. We're one step closer to winning.
Good job.
I am taking fire, friends. Broke that enemy shield. Reload.
Just topping up my shields.
We killed. Recharging shields.
Dude, nice.
Evo shield here.
Where's his last friend though? Did you down both of them? That's pretty good.
Need sniper ammo.
Sniper ammo. There was a box that had it. One back where we were.
Attention. The kill leader has been eliminated.
Oh, that's Donkey. Donkey's not gonna be able to hear me.
Grappling.
He's the one that's got that G7, which I'm actually gonna swap for. I don't normally go with the G7.
Warning. Ring movement in progress.
Great. Already inside the ring.
I need. Hopefully, one of these guys has a box with heals in it. I have.
Care
Syringe
package
here.
being delivered.
Care package
Thanks.
coming in.
Okay, this guy doesn't let me.
Syringe here.
Shield battery here.
I have a shield battery, so I should be good with that.
Shields. Shields.
Yeah, there's that sniper ammo he's looking for.
Shield cell here.
I will fill up on the shield cells, but the other stuff is good. And I got plenty of syringes. Just let me know. We just got another little drop.
Grappling.
I'm going to keep an eye over there.
That fell just at the mouth of the underground section, I think.
3. Beginning ring
Yeah.
countdown.
Great. Already inside.
Somebody's nearby.
Look out, grenade.
Throwing an axe. Engaging all
I hit somebody with that grenade. He's cracked. I'm sorry.
Reloading.
Okay, I got Loba. Ah, no! Is that the last one on their team? I don't have the self-res, unfortunately. Oh, Donkey, you got this. Yeah, it's a whole team, Donkey. It's a whole team. Oh, you fiend. Went for the kill. I actually had a pretty decent amount of resources, so hopefully Donkey gets out of there. Donkey's level 500? I didn't even notice that while we were setting up with him. That's dedication. That's playing Apex Legends every night since it came out. Dedication. I think I'm only like level 300, and I have something like 500 plus hours in the game, man. Oh, one of the enemies had self-res. That makes more sense. That makes more sense, but then that must have been another team though, because all three of those guys were held up around the drop. Because I downed the one. I think the other got downed by a grenade, and then I got the Loba. So unless that was like a split team, then I think it must have been that other team that had the self-res. Don't do it, Donkey.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it, Donkey. Oh, Donkey's about to get squished. Oh, Donkey's about to get really squished. Come on, Donkey. Oh, dude. That guy did not have any shields, though. Yeah, I saw that. I felt really bad because I was just like hiding there with you, and you got shot and killed in front of me. And I was just like, no, my friend. That's when I downed the Loba, but then the other dude on top of the building sat and killed me. I think that ability still shows where you are, even if you're... No, maybe it's just if you're running. I think it's just if you're running through it. Oh, it doesn't matter. Just got sonared again. Got it, Donkey. There's still 5 teams left, but you can pull it off. You could just hold that indefinitely. I never knew Wraith could do that. It must be something newer. No, he got again, Donkey. He's really pulling out all the stops on this one, though. Donkey is dedicated to at least get to 4th place. No, Donkey. No. It's okay, Donkey. You did well. Dude, you did incredible. You got 4 kills, 4 assists, 7 knocks. So I guess I didn't get those knocks then, because it says I only got the assists. I probably was just feeding off of you and Donkey the whole time. Oh, I didn't even pay attention to how much damage I did, though. Maybe I helped with damage a little bit.
I ranked up. One baby step at a time.
Man, it really is a shame. You'd probably be, like, well within silver rank, like, much higher above me at this point if you didn't have to just sit down and grind through it every day. I think that's really where it kind of sucks, is that they force you to go through quite a grind before you can get to the higher ranks. I think this season that I got like just at the very edge of platinum, I think that season I played like probably upwards of 100 hours. Well, thank you. I usually feel like I don't really help out much when I don't get any kills. But my only saving grace is damage. Hopefully I helped with damage enough to facilitate some kills. But then again, Donkey was like rushing it, man. He found that entire team and he just like went at him.
I was created for this, I think.
I feel like I owe a lot of my damage even still to you guys. So
This is your champion.
Who's the jump master?
I'm the jump master. I'll give you a chance. Oh, it went to ISO. I was gonna give you the chance to jump this time since I went last time. I guess ISO stud is gonna do it. That's like that's something that takes me back for a hot minute. A long time ago, because I think it came out like something like 10 plus years ago at this point.
This might be a good place to land.
Back with Tron, for like a solid 2 or 3 months when they released Tron Legacy, the follow-up movie to the original Tron that came out back like in the 80s. For like a solid couple of months, I was a really weirdly big fanboy of Tron. I think it's just because dubstep was like starting to become a really big thing at the time, and Daft Punk was doing like kind of a Skrillex. Well, not really Skrillex. That's not fair. Daft Punk was doing their own like thing that was a little bit stronger with electronic stuff, and so I think I just got hooked on that, and for like a good couple of months, I was like really into Tron. I don't know if it's so embarrassing, just because I feel like a lot of people enjoyed Tron, but I don't think it did too well with reviews at the end of the day. I think it didn't do too well because I don't know how many people like Jeff Bridges. Actually, I think people probably tuned in for the fact that Jeff Bridges was in it. That is one of very few actors' names I'm gonna remember. End of the day, I'm terrible with actors' names. 100. I'm absolutely garbage with actors' names and things. The only names that I know are Jeff Bridges. I think I said Jeff Bridges. A handful of the cast of SNL, and then Johnny Depp, and now by extension Amber Heard. Those are like the only actor names that I really know. The only people that I even bother to really know much about. Oh, and Top Gun guy, Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise. I do know Tom Cruise. I guess I know a little bit more about actors than I thought I did, but I don't know. It just never has really sunk in for me. The thing about actors that I've always found is difficult to jump into is that like you have to be on like lock and key with actors, actresses, and stuff like that. And I've always found that to be just like somewhat annoying. And so I've never really sat down and like become too much of a fan of any particular actor or actress, because like nowadays it's like you sit down and you have to like be on Twitter and like seeing everything that the person posts, and then like some of their friends are people that they've networked with, right? And so like if you want to like see more about certain actors, you have to sit down and follow their Twitter as well. Oh, you guys want me to make the move? I don't know where to go, just towards the ring. Yeah, we can go over there. Oh yeah, we can go over there. I'm gonna set up on the building. It looks like they're fighting each other already, so we got quite the upper hand. Oh, I had a sniper. I could have sat up there and sniped. Some of them are on the lower floor. I just saw somebody jump down. Yeah, I got a Valkyrie right here. Oh, that's the lifeline. There's another Valkyrie in this building. Yeah, right up on second floor.
Setting a fence. Anyone passes through here?
Where did that Valkyrie go? She went up top?
Planting fences.
Cracked a bad dude shield.
Reloading.
There's a downed person, middle
Gas
area.
moving in.
Oh, that's that lifeline. There's somebody on the stairs that's trying to res. Nice.
One down. Bien. I'm fencing. Anyone passes through here? We'll know.
Evo shield here. Level 3. Bad guys, level
Uh, one of these guys have a backpack? They did.
Charging on my shield.
Medkit. I just got a hit on the bottom floor.
Firing. Reload. Here I go.
Hmm.
Contact with target.
I still hear him. The staircase? Yeah, top floor.
Wow. Looks like that was the last.
Did you get him? Dude, that's awesome.
Taking a moment to heal up.
That's incredible. Ah, excuse me.
We should go this way.
Okay. Why not? Let's do it. I'm pretty loaded up. My alternator's really set up with almost everything that's purple, and my Sentinel at least has some pretty decent stuff. Good scope on it.
Friends, let's
None of them had a key, though, huh?
must go faster.
That kind of sucks.
In grapple.
Did you see somebody over in there? I can hear somebody over there. I'm gonna go up top with my sniper and see if I can scope out who it is.
Hey, we got bad guys over there. Enemy spotted.
I gotcha.
Rápido, rápido.
There's one further on the bridge.
Setting up a zip line.
And then the enemy team that's fighting him is from that bottom zone with the get out of the lava
Round 2.
Opening fire on me.
with the giant leaf.
Oh no, there's another squad attacking.
Recharging my.
Throw an arc star. I am down.
Coming.
Crack the bad dude's shield.
I'm coming. Sorry.
Reloading. Come on, compadre, get up. Come on, come on, come on.
Shush now. No more storms.
There he is.
Repairing.
He's over near the res zone.
Someone else is over there. Taking fire.
I broke an enemy shield.
Okay, I cracked him, and now he's getting hit by the other team.
Giving my shields a recharge.
Valkyrie's floating around the far side.
Enemy. Over there. Shield.
I cracked the Valkyrie. She's in blue shield.
I am taking fire, friends. Throw an arc star. Enemy down.
Nice. Mad Maggie's coming up on her, though. She's cracked. was. Oh, somebody's up on the far side. Kazakh. Nice. Was that everybody? Or was that far team still out there?
Recharging my shields.
Giving my shields a recharge.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. I want health.
Healing my wounds.
No, there's still people over at the bridge.
1 minute.
Another 2 teams. Mm-hmm.
Charging shields.
Then overly good. Just some more ammo, really. Yeah, there's still the guy over there. And they're still trying to hit people that are on the train.
I spotted
Still shooting at somebody that's in that train car.
just
Shooting at me? Zip line here. Charging shields.
Okay.
I'm going to loot over there. Opening fire on the enemy.
They're going deeper in the tunnel.
Might be something good this way.
Okay, never mind. One of them's trying to snipe me out.
I am preparing myself.
just topping up my shields.
Friends, I'm going to forget that.
We don't have to fight them. The only other people were in that train. And then in the tunnel.
Recharging my shields.
Oh, care package.
I
Sweet.
think the people in the tunnel are probably more a strict priority, but I think they went deeper for the ring.
Using grapple.
Yeah, then I don't know where those guys are. What am I doing?
Contact with target.
Fence deployed.
He's really low. Oh, but their whole team's in there. Ah,
Giving my shields a recharge. Charging up my shields.
one of them only has white shields.
Enemy shield. Enemy taken down. Lucky us. We are almost.
Thank you, ISO. Oh, I didn't even get to the point of why I even brought up Tron. The like humans in the show that Flynn ends up finding. They're called ISOs. No! This is all my fault. Valkyrie's coming. Oh, oh. He's trying to goat out ISO. No. Don't do it, ISO. Oh, now they're going to have a great shield.
Making contact with enemy.
No, this is all my fault. He's got a little plane on his gun. Wait, what's his second weapon? Is he running with 2 flatlines? There's no way he's running with 2 flatlines. Oh. Still in there. He's just trying to taunt him at this point. Oh, okay, no, he has a light weapon. Light ammo weapon. Get out of there, ISO. You're the last one. Flynn has to save you. from what was his name? Clue? Flynn has to save you from the likes of Clue.
Already in the ring.
He's trying to build the perfect system. I don't even remember what the girl's name was in that. I remember Flynn, Isos, and Clue. I don't really remember anybody else in that movie. I have seen that movie since it came out. I think about 10 some odd times. So it is a little surprising that I've forgotten the names of these characters. The problem is the reason I would sit down and watch all these movies is that it would like come on cable because like it was the big like cable like movie for some reason. Like it would always just show up on random channels. And I'd always just sit there and be like, looks like it's another day for Tron. I'd sit down and watch it. I think ISO's got a real chance to get at least second place. He's got a great shield. He's got the R21? What is that one called again? Oh, I might have to end the stream after this next match. I'm really starting to... Memory is starting to fade away. No, don't take pot shots. You don't need it. ISO, don't do it. Then again, I don't want to sit down and watch ISO for like the next 2-3 minutes, but... Oh. Looks like I don't have to. He's kind of sealed his own fate. No. Goodbye, King Bliss. I'm sorry. I just really enjoy watching other people see how far they get. But it looks like he's gone. ISO. Wow. All right. Well. Oh, are you still with us? You still with us, Ape King? We could play one more round if you're interested at all. I feel like playing at least one more round. All or nothing. All or nothing meaning we win the next round or we don't win the next round. Because I gotta start calling it a night here. I gotta start calling it a night. My mind memory is starting to fade, and my voice even more so still. So, I say if you want to stick around, we could play one more match. And call it a night. Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's do it. You're incredible. I don't even know why you're playing with me or why you want to play with me. I think it said you got like 5 kills this last match. Well, a good way to get some rank points, I guess. You got somebody who at least you can watch on the sideline and make sure isn't doing something terribly stupid. So,
You made the right choice this time.
hopefully it's helping. At least watching who you're playing with. So do you know what kind of stupid stuff I'm doing so you can compensate? Oh, that's right. My name is Nezu on here. There was
This is your chance.
quite a while. I don't know if you watch anime or anything like that. I'm not an avid watcher of anime. It's a lot more fun, honestly. I really do appreciate you jumping on. I've more so recently been playing Kirby, Kirby in the Lost Lands, Forgotten Lands. So I have not been playing Apex as much. Normally, I like to structure my stream where I do 1 hour playing something competitive and 1 hour just cooling down, just doing something that doesn't like require any level of Twitch skills, if you will. It's a kind of double entendre in this instance because I'm playing on Twitch. But I do that just so that I could sit down and kind of get hyped, put some energy in the first hour, and then the second hour I can sit down and just kind of relax, kind of just hang out. talk about whatever stuff I've seen lately or what's going on.
I've got an Evo shield here. It's cool.
Oh, but yeah, I don't have anything really important to say about it, but yeah, the reason I said not to join my
Says not all of us are
um my clan or whatever it is in this is because I just named it off of just an anime character, just have some fun. That's cringe. That's the cringe kind of thing. So I'm specifically a lot more cringe than you, naming my clan after an anime character. I don't even really remember why I named it that way. I think I was just hanging out with friends one day and they were like, "Ah, you're playing Apex. What's your clan or whatever?" And I was like, "I don't know." And they're like, "Well, you should make a clan." And I was like, "Okay." And so I made it. And I was watching Demon Slayer at the time, I think is what it was. And so I was just like, this character's nice. I like this character. So I made a little clan based off of it. So it's not an official clan by any means. It's just kind of a little call tag on there.
There's a new kill leader.
I for sure heard somebody up here. I don't know. If you guys want to just hang out and get some more supplies, it's probably for the best. This guy has a missed opportunity with his name. He could have named himself Aurora Borealis, but he's named MLPT Borealis. The greater, lesser-known cousin of the Aurora Borealis.
Zipline deployed.
In your home, localized in this part of Springvale.
Might be
Medkit here.
This time of year. I have a terrible sense of humor. It wasn't even really the world's best meme at the end of the day, because it's just like a really long speech, like setup joke from The Simpsons, where he just, I think it's like Skinner, the principal or teacher or something, to Bart, had oh no, I think he is a teacher or something, and he invited the principal over. And he's like, hey principal, let me sit down and make a meal for you. It's steamed hams. And then the rest was history. I think it was like a really old episode of The Simpsons too, which was really makes it weird that it came back in meme format. Because I think it was like from some of the earlier seasons. Because Skinner's not even part of The Simpsons right now. He like got called out and stopped being part of it. His comedy is never ending sarcasm. Yeah, I like it. I really do enjoy it at the end of the day. But it is still one of those things where when it comes to memes, I think the thing that I really appreciate with memes is that somebody will sit down and do something a little bit different with it. Like they'll take a clip and they'll add something to it. The Skinner meme was just like it was just his whole bit, his whole dialogue was just that was the whole meme, that was the whole thing. And people just sat down and admittedly changed it from that point, and that's why I ended up really enjoying it because there was like a bunch of like 3D animations of it and a bunch of stuff like that. There's definitely somebody here. That wasn't open last time I was up here. But I personally appreciate memes where it starts out that they added something. Not that I can't like or enjoy other memes. I just have a special spot in my heart for memes where they add something to it to begin with. I don't even know why I'm bringing this up. I don't even really watch The Simpsons on any level of regularity. I think like in some instances when I'm on vacation, I'll sit down and watch like 1 or 2 episodes of The Simpsons. But actually, I think all of what I know about The Simpsons comes from memes and just like keeping up with it.
I've got an Evo shield here. It's cool. Level 3.
I think that's literally all there is to it. I just know a lot about The Simpsons from memes and things.
I'm going to keep an eye out if someone pings there.
There was some fighting up here. I think there's some people that were throwing grenades. Oh, nice. That must mean that the enemy team is just up here healing. Yeah, there's definitely people up here. Sorry. Leave that open for you.
Eye of the storm.
I need a better dueling weapon. This is not a good weapon for close range stuff. Oh, but it downed that Pathfinder, though. Oh! Had to reload and the Wraith got me. Get him, Borealis. No. Wraith, no. Start healing, Borealis. Borealis, no! Dude, Borealis, you got this. Borealis. Do it. He's just sitting there getting shields. Oh, no, he's not. Okay, now he is. You know, this is starting to backfire on me. He's not able to throw any grenades down there. No. My ultimate's there. You can't throw that. Oh, he's got red shields. Borealis, you got your work cut out for you if you don't try to res me or something. Borealis! He's going for it. Oh, no, Borealis, he's behind you. He's still going for it, though. Come on, Borealis. Oh, Borealis, no. No, you're doing so good, Borealis. That's okay. I don't know why he didn't res me at all. That was kind of a weird play on Borealis's part. Man, all of that damage was me just focusing down that one Pathfinder. That's all of the damage I got that entire round. I don't know where Borealis got all that damage, but yeah, it was really nice to meet you. I really appreciate the follow as well. I really appreciate that kind of thing. I should anticipate playing more Apex off and on, but I have been playing a lot of different games recently because of the Steam sale. So I can't always guarantee I'll be playing Apex. In general, I'm more of a variety streamer at the end of the day. Oh, gold pull! This one goes out to you. This one goes out to you. Boom. Legendary frame for Lifeline. One of the other few characters that I play. I'll equip that. I'll equip that for you. I wish I could just give it to you, honestly, but that's not a thing in this game. Probably for good reason. So they don't have a lot of people just sitting down and creating a bunch of bots to just farm it and sell to people. But yeah, man, it was incredible playing with you. I'm gonna keep you on my list. I'm gonna keep you on my list. So if you see me jump on Twitch or something, you want to play another round or something, feel free to do so, man. I really appreciate you hanging out. I have a tradition. I don't know if you know this. I don't know if you have had a chance to look at the other stuff I do. I can imagine you just jumped in tonight and you've been hanging out. So does it really matter? It doesn't matter. It does matter. I appreciate having you here. Unless you're saying it doesn't matter in terms of like what I play, but if we ever play an Apex, man, you got an open slot because I don't have anybody else that I play Apex with. So if I sit down and do another Apex stream, you got that slot, my man. I'm just saying I can't guarantee it indefinitely because I don't know how indefinitely I'm going to be playing Apex or what Apex is even going to look like down the line. Apex might pull some nonsense that makes it super boring. Who knows? It would be really a shot in the foot if they did something like that because it makes like $1 million every month or something. Like it makes a lot of money for the company. So I doubt they're going to shoot themselves in the foot like that. But in terms of what you play, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Oh, I was getting to a point. I have a tradition with my stream. Every time I do a breakaway and I switch to a different game or I end the stream, I have 3 big things that I like to impart onto my chat, onto my audience. if I change nothing about the world, I would like to at least impart a good message. Um, with that, I will say I am not a doctor. This is not medical advice. If you have any specific medical questions, make sure to ask an actual doctor and your medical care provider. But the first thing that I like to impart is I like to stand up every once in a while. My job involves a lot of typing, sitting down and being in a chair for extended periods of time. So I like to get up every once in a while to try and prevent things like blood clots, stuff like that. I also use it very much as a practical measure. That's kind of helped me around in my life, where I'll stand up and I'll kind of like clean off things on my desk every time I stand up. I'll sit down, I'll get a bunch of other stuff going like that. The second thing that I like to impart is staying hydrated, having water next to you. If you don't have any water next to you, I usually like to use this. It's kind of like a jump in to say, if you're standing up and walking around for a minute, it'd be worth your time to get some water. I know I definitely need some water right now, but I always have it next to me. I'm not your dad. I'm not going to tell you what to drink, but I would at least like to impart that you have water with you if you are drinking something else. It's a good palate cleanser, if anything. The third thing is getting good sleep. Sleep is an incredibly important thing. I'm still terrible with getting good sleep, but the times that I have been able to sit down and get good sleep schedule, it has solved an extreme level of problems in my life. It's solved like having headaches. It's given me a lot of energy. I was pretty. I had like a little bout of not feeling good. I don't know if I would classify it necessarily as like depression, but I had a little bout of not feeling good in college. And once my schedule switched over and I was able to sit down and get some proper sleep, it almost basically went away. Like, me feeling bad went away just because of having a little bit extra energy in the day and just being able to focus and have my brain focus on stuff. It just really helped. So that's the last thing that I like to impart is to have a good sleep schedule. I always upload the VODs, so there's no real stress about missing any of my streams. I think I'm still working on the Apex VODs. I think I figured out a way that works for me to name and like put all the metadata on it. So hopefully I should be going through here within the week and re-updating all the VODs for Apex, and getting that going so that people could check out the VODs of Apex. But everything else is up as it is. All the old stream. Oh, sorry, not all of them. I think I did like one off stream where I played Magic the Gathering for whatever reason, and Mini Motorways. Those two I think I'm still trying to figure out as well. But it's basically just Apex at the end of the day. Apex is the only VOD that I have not had a chance to put up. I will be putting up this VOD. I think this has been a really good one. I will put this up immediately, especially now that I've settled on how I'm gonna name it and get it all put together. Um, but that should do it. I think I'm gonna cover just the channel a little bit. I am kind of a broken record with this. I have said this the last couple streams or so, but we have a lot of new games. We have a lot of new games from the Steam Summer Sale. We have Jump King. I bought Loop Hero, which is another little indie game that looked like it was a great time. I have Earth Defense Force 5. I bought the fourth, like 4.1, and it was an incredible experience. It just was like really buggy and crashy, and so it wasn't the best thing to play end of the day, but it was still a really fun experience. So hopefully I should be able to sit down and play some of that. We got Kirby is brand new, and then the DLC for Monster Hunter came out, which I'm super stoked for. I've been playing a little bit of that on the stream. It is pretty talk intensive, like go over the dialogue that they talk about. So I've been avoiding it a little bit because I've been sick. But we'll get around to it. We'll get around to some more Monster Hunter eventually. But that's just kind of where the stream is. I have yet to decide exactly what I want to do as like my daily goal to improve the stream. So if anybody has any suggestions on how to improve the stream, the best place to put it is in the suggestion box. I sign on to Twitch almost every day. So if you send me something in Twitch, I will see it. But that is definitely going to do it for the entirety of the day. I really appreciate you guys for coming out. I'm giving a huge shout out to Ape King Bliss. You've been really fun to play Apex with. This has been an incredible stream. Frankly, we should all be sitting down and watching you play a stream. honestly, just because of how much better you are at the game than I am. Um, but I understand. It really is a time thing at the end of the day. The only reason I'm able to stream right now is because my job is just decent. It just allows me to do it. It just allows me to sit down and play games after I get off my shift for the day, if you will. But I really do, really do appreciate you guys for hanging around with us, for popping in. I think I saw another good old couple people jump into the stream, so I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. My throat is completely shot, so I'm gonna avoid repeating myself a bunch of different ways and talking about a bunch of different things. So this is gonna be the final send off here. I really do appreciate you guys, and I wish that you have an incredible night. And stick with us. We got a lot of exciting stuff coming down the line. A lot of new games to play, games I haven't even played on stream. So look forward to that. Have an incredible night, everybody.